Do you? How do? Beautiful words, ladies and gentlemen. This is This Week in Gaming for March 15th. Manny Roman with me, as always.
Hey, and of course we have me, and we have Pokemon Master Adam with us today, with his crazy Pokemon collection behind him.
Hey, nah, that just doesn't do it justice, man. I just can't wait till I can fill that out. Yeah, but I just can't wait for the day till we can intro Brandon, the man who used to have the golden locks, and then he's just buzzed head.
Never gonna happen. All right, Manny, what are we talking about today?
It's so jacked. So we'll go ahead and dive right into it. So according to new job postings, Blizzard has another FPS in the works. And according to the job postings, it explains that the unannounced project. So that means it's not Overwatch 2, because Overwatch 2 has very much been announced and does exist and has been worked on for a couple of years now. But it's likely a new franchise altogether. The game is said to have both single-player and multiplayer components. And I mean, they're hiring for like 20-ish different positions. They describe like people who can, for like designers, like people who can craft cool, unique warmth that we haven't seen before. So it sounds like there is very like whatever multiplayer component is, or maybe single player component is, the game's getting pretty big in scale. But
interesting. Okay.
Like, I don't know. To me, it's just weird to hear this, because Activision Blizzard has Call of Duty. Activision Blizzard has Overwatch. So why are they making another FPS franchise?
It is really odd.
World of Warcraft FPS.
I don't think they'll go the MMO route, as I've always wanted a good, standardized MMO for a shooter. I always thought that would be kind of fun if it could be done right. It would be tough to do right, because MMOs have usually a lot of abilities, stuff like that. In FPS games, it's just shooting. With that being said, though, I could see them maybe going the route of a Valorant type shooter, because Overwatch is kind of that arcade style. Call of Duty's, just kind of the, I don't know how to put it anymore. It's Call of Duty. And then they could maybe go into that kind of CSGO Valorant route, because we have seen Valorant do pretty well over the last, year and a half now? I think just year.
Yeah, Valorant was February of last year, so it's been just over a year.
Yeah. So, I think that's maybe the route they'll take with it. I mean, it would be kind of weird if they're just like, yeah, we're going to just do another Call of Duty style game, or another arcadey Overwatch game.
See, I don't see they're gonna do that, because it's rumored to have single player and multiplayer. Neither Valorant or CS:GO have a single player in a sense, so like, I don't see them going that route at all.
So, I know Valorant, of course, doesn't have a single player, but like, you could do a single player style of that. You could give characters stories and stuff like that they'll play through. Jet or Phoenix. I forgot which one is like a. One of them I could have sworn was like a thief or something like that. So I mean, they could go into things like that based on their characters giving stories. But yeah, I mean, it could be on the lines of like a Call of Duty then, where it's story based of some, whether it's space, futuristic, past, and then there is just a multiplayer to it as well.
See, it's tough, because part of me wants to lean more towards maybe it's a Rainbow Six like thing. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Could you imagine Blizzard graphics for Rainbow Six like game? Ugh.
I will say that another thing that they did mention in these job postings was they did say that they're like, it's going to be like next gen graphics. So it does sound like they're going to be stepping away from the very cartoonish art style for this game.
Okay.
Excuse me. I feel like this game might be going more of a Battlefield route, if anything, just by the way they're describing how they're going to be playing in, like, they're crafting, like, these worlds and things like that. It sounds like they want to go big scale with it, just based off things like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like big scale game like a Battlefield or like a Planet Side, something like that. But at the same time, I think that could be pretty cool, considering Mag on the PS3 is like one of my favorite shooters, and it was 128 v 128, and it was done really well.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Sadly, it is cool to see stories like this where it's like, here is something that, you know, it's a big like breaking news thing. We just don't know enough about it where we can really dive into it. But it's fun to kind of speculate and see what we can hope. I mean, we all have different things we'd like here. You know, I do like the Valor, and I even like playing CS:GO. So I'd love to see something more in that lines, to have a modern game to challenge Valorant. And I know, you know, Adam is much more in the kind of the Call of Duty space, and you know, they could do something maybe in the Overwatch side, or a huge shooter like a Mag or Resistance style game would be insane though. 64
That
on
would be
64 plus, that's oof. Some of those can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, it's an unannounced project. I mean, BlizzCon just passed, so if anything, that would have probably been the time to announce something like that. Or maybe they do wait till June, and then these like digital events go on, things like that. Anything else you guys have before we skedaddle?
No, I think that's it.
That'll be it, bucko.
All right, so that's going to wrap up our news with Blizzard and their new unannounced FPS game that is in the works. Thank you for those of you that listen to your favorite, or listen on your favorite podcasting platform. Remember to follow or subscribe. Let us know how we're doing on Twitter, things like that. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe to the video. And be sure to comment and let us know what you think or what you want to see from a Blizzard FPS that isn't Overwatch or Call of Duty. And remember to keep up with all things the Nerd Chambers. Go to thenerdchambers.com. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next time.